Howdy folks, Shane Joyce here. I just want to show you some stuff probably a little bit related to regenerative agriculture. Now we're looking at predominantly gained buffalo grass here, which is dying out, really hitting big time this year. But the interesting thing that's going on here is this place has been under what we would call now regenerative agriculture management since 1982. It's been under cell grazing since 1993. It's been with the use of biodynamic preparations now since 2001. And you're probably looking at this now and saying, holy crap, this regenerative agriculture stuff really doesn't bloody work. Look at the weeds, isn't this magnificent? We've gone from an absolutely almost a monoculture to this huge diversity. And I guess from a grazing perspective, this is a beef cattle grazing property. From a grazing perspective, we look at this and say, holy shit, where am I going to get my production? Where am I going to get grass for my animals from? And I guess that's one of the things that I wanted to bring out in this video. You know, we see so many stories of the dream run of people in regenerative agriculture and the amazing things they've done in their landscape and the amazing thing that's happening productive-wise. And I'm looking at this and I'm saying, holy crap, what else is possible? Here we are, we're in an environment that has basically had a buffalo grass monoculture for the last 50 years. It's been under regenerative management for the last 40, 35 or so years, 36 years, and under biodynamics for the last, 16, 17 years. And here we come out onto another stretch of buffalo grass, and you can see we're having a ripper season here. We've had wonderful rain, and look at this grass. It is really struggling. It's either dead or trying to die. And I'm looking at it and I'm saying, okay, what are the opportunities? What is in this that we can do with it, and how can we manage this? You know, it's a huge opportunity. We've got this massive diversity that's happening. Got a salad bowl of weeds that are growing here. Here's a delightful little number here. This is some fat hen. I think introduced by the Chinese gardeners in the gold rush years. This stuff gets up to 47% protein. I actually make a wonderful frittata using fat hen. It's one of the chennapods. Here we have another chennapod growing here, another species of saltbush. Again, it's a wonderful addition to your salads or to your frittata, your scrambled eggs. Here we have some wild cotton, heaps of wild cotton. A great thing to bring boron into your landscape. Just this massive diversity of weeds. The other thing I see that's happening in a lot of these weedy areas where the grass is dying out, we have legumes coming in. This is phasey bean. A little bit of verbena or Maine's pest. Phasey bean flowering already. So what's in this? What is in this? What's the lesson in this? What can we learn from this? I look at this and I remember watching a Gabe Brown video, and somewhere in that he quoted somebody as saying, if you want to make small change the way you do things. If you want to make big change, You change the way you see things. So I'm looking at this and saying, how can I view this as the greatest opportunity this landscape has presented to me since my intimate knowledge of managing it since 1982. I've never been presented with such a huge opportunity at such a large scale. How do we capture this opportunity? How do we work with the possibilities that this is presenting us with? Look at, here's the buffalo grass, totally gone. Totally just dying out. Yeah, look, amazing, amazing. So, yeah, I'm just full of questions. What do we do with this? How do we manage this? What do we do in terms of our production system? Do we still keep on trying to produce beef here for the industrial agricultural model and sell it to somebody mega meatworks who are going to continue to rip us off forever? You know, keep us in survival mode? Or do we look at this and say, hey, then maybe there's something else different we can do here? One of the possibilities I see in this is we're going to get a whole swag of new grasses coming in. So we're going to end up, if we can manage it, we're going to end up with some diversity in the grasses here. Maybe a lot more legumes, maybe a more diversity in the grasses. You'll see here we've already got a lot of new buffalo seedlings coming up. Some patches this is happening, some patches there's nothing really happening. My other observation is it's just like, wow, I don't know what to say. But I'd love you to see this. I love people to start to look at what's happening in their landscape and see these shifts that are happening. And you know, one of the things that stand out to me in this landscape, and if you look in the background of this landscape, this is all country that was cleared. When I came here in 1982, the weapon of choice was to keep getting rid of the trees. I chose to keep the trees here. So one of the great things that's happening in this landscape, while this pasture dieback thing's happening, is this landscape is still photosynthesizing like crazy. And the soils are in such damn good condition that whatever comes back here is going to be good and it's going to be damn nutritious. So yeah, work with that. Have a great day. Bye.